say wo kan ho anya de ya wo be pene mo to because eboa e ma friend wa wo to no entwe dodo no ntino
okay
enam so gi say omu wi Africa no ho enti bra mu di wi afi amanfo ka ho abra wo kraka wo hu ebi ne ebi o de o ka ko wo shimbe wo twe ho aba anase wo de o ka ma fitani bi anya fitafo no nyina ba de fitafo dodo na na di mu akotene pa e wo sa adwuma die we mu and two esa ne say ade bi wo ma bro ni friend no platinum radium ena palladium ntino enam so ma omututu a saniama we omo de fra weed ne heroin ne cigarette ahoro omo twi komumu a high omo enti enam so ama sese ano
saudi no ewoka na ekanim
ewoka exhaust nim
a omo de fra we ne cigarette ne ade a
omo high enti enam so ama abedane edwakese pa ma ebinom eno nkrofo mo di se edwa ewu hu omo a omo ya defo pa enti utumi hu se ya juma dia bebre na adom ho ahyema enam no so na mo sa koma no nanso ye criminal juma die na omo die no enti ye duaduo mu akohwe se amono no nyina e wo ho enti ye hwe se Ghana ha ayampa se sa juma die so koso Ghana ha na ampa ye wurawura mu no ye hu se emia bebre wo ho a sa juma die we ekoso banyard Madina abuso kan baby ya kasa ya de ko efisa o kasa enti waja mo bi wo ho ne se wo kwa ne sa dodo na de sa dwumadi no e wo ho converter na ka bia ne bo but cars bit is Kia Picanto small cars na ya na ne boy den chen akese no
I see
yeah enti enfane say
Hyundai i10 money Picanto mo matismo zetsmo ne ade no
ne boy den pa enfane so mutumi ton be 3000 na oto wi ansa ne say hu say bibi say few can because o start engine hu say bia exhaust na pa because ade ne nim ma exhaust ne ye dede into oto be 3000 wi a no I fake one no be 700 and 500 cedis no de shema amount enti utu kana na ode kwa ebe take you be afi ansa na we hu sa sa de no kra sa eni oka mu dodo ananso o be boss ahoro e wo Ghana ha o esoso pa mo kire se o converter ni exhaust ma brand ye nton bi ma emu be 50% enya de a o mo ton ade papa yeah
what my billboard ni sikwa ho
se wa kase
converter no enye
well dey worka you know emu be 50% enye juma de ntia make say ne say cars bi bre wo ha say omutu de fi okama na say no nso tumi bubu e wo exhaust nim say the car na say kopema etumi bu e wo exhaust nim say wo koso ko replace ya na say obi tu de na say wo kosa nkrofo na genuinely no fi so mo ye business na sa converter no onya emfa nhye emu mawo bebre na ho age say yakra but fake ones need their chrome or the beshama. Yeah.
Okay, but how did this information come to you, Auntie? Nese utu wana mo. Guess one.
The SIF called by Nese opening your friend Mr. Peter. Or Jeka eduque. Omukwe ne buy no. Oko high car or rent a car de kwe. Yomukwe ne buy no. Driver any the car no come back. And now much as exhaust na we like a year day. Into omuna ku tu converter na Africa nim car rental for no check here no exhaust nim pae omude ko fita ni se da bi catalytic converter wo car na inside na nim ntino omude mo sa tene driver no so and na so ma asem no be so eme me we for the timpon tigo no ne honkekae ene ye hwe se eden ade kra na ye friend sa nti ye hu sa mo no ne nyina no ye dwadiam crofodi nti ye hya se to ho anamo eni se yeko hu sampa bibi de converter obi na tu free car mu se saade a eden no mo de ye eden ti no mo tu converter na nka sakura na eden na ye bo aka ene mo yetu sa na mo we
okay enti esukodo ebrebe na ye wo TV so ma fe ye nya bi ahwe gason
memeda no myen sampa mu pepepe ena ye ewa Adom TV.
Okay, memenda no me sampem
pepepe.
Okay. Enti hefa sana odu ani chei during this documentary na fan komo no ensigation.
Baby adi enu mu chire ɛyɛ centers ɔmudi sa adwuma di ebi awu hye sɛ American kai no Banyard Madina ne ho keka even ATTC kokumem na yɛ chi ha ya nso sɛ adwade no kɔ so a ne nyina nso wɔ documentary nim.
Guess what, no asinti memenda 3:30 3:30 memenda PM yɛbɛhwɛ ɛsukɔdɔ. Good job
bro. Memene de bia enwumrem no miensa empire mu. Adom TV ye wazoye.
This is what is inside the exhaust.
So this is what the people are buying.
This is what people are buying.
So anybody who has the exhaust, what are you telling them?
I tell them to bring it for me. I will give them money. I will buy it from them.
And I'm saying my car nante smoothly with less fuel consumption. One year lucky you will do no more. Now I time will be on Nibi. Bidu more or muka you soon something like okay. And now Mujina Pashiman, baby, I'll move on the other. Our most ties with snake trim and a private car snake trim. I wish I call driver no got this uncommon. There were also a team here for sure sky, the man no apprentice.
Bridge over there, and the two free and the West, any BM there. Who you free from the West, I can't make cockra.
Share Adom TV, a Sukoda Wabra. Ye dom Westco actually a compania, any pebinum efaso area car converters.
Sukodo Adom TV, Adom FM, any Sempa FM in a day bro. Memene de bia enwumrem no miensa empire mu. Adom TV, ye wazoye.
This is what is inside the exhaust.
So this is what the people are buying.
This is what people are buying.
So anybody who has the exhaust, what are you telling them?
I tell them to bring it for me. I will give them money. I will buy it from them.
And I'm saying my car nante smoothly with less fuel consumption. One year lucky you will do no more. Now I time will be on Nibi. Bidu more or muka you soon something like okay. And now Mujina Pashiman, baby, I'll move on the other. Our most ties with snake trim and a private car snake trim. I wish I call driver no got this uncommon. There were also a team here for sure sky, the man no apprentice.
Bridge over there, and the two free and the West, any BM there. Who you free from the West, I can't make cockra.
Share Adom TV, a Sukoda Wabra. Ye dom Westco actually a compania, any pebinum efaso area car converters.
Sukodo Adom TV, Adom FM, any Sempa FM in a day bro. Memene de bia enwumrem no miensa empire mu. Adom TV, ye wazoye.
This is what is inside the exhaust.
So this is what the people are buying.
This is what people are buying.
So anybody who has the exhaust, what are you telling them?
I tell them to bring it for me. I will give them money. I will buy it from them.
And I'm saying my car nante smoothly with less fuel consumption. One year lucky you will do no more. Now I time will be on Nibi. Bidu more or muka you soon something like okay. And now Mujina Pashiman, baby, I'll move on the other. Our most ties with snake trim and a private car snake trim. I wish I call driver no got this uncommon. There were also a team here.
Yes, a Adom online app. A honum na wo pe news bia se ewiase amansan nyina news. Say your politics, your lifestyle, and entertainment and sports no. Try you bebre wo ho. So person tie multimedia stations ni na wo benya wo Adom online. Se wani age, utimi sha Adom TV live on so ho. Eno ane so download the Adom online app e wo Apple Store and Google Play Store and se wa we app gallery. Adom online app. Ye wo bibia bio. wobɛfa so na wo favorite radio show ubenya ewo Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, any. Press search na type Multimedia Ghana. Uwie ne saa no a wo favorite show no tap so subscribe sebe ya bribia obaso a ubenya kan etie. Multimedia Group ewo Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google Podcast, ultimate download or App Store and afe Google Play. Be a tune in. Press search, type Multimedia Group. Your favorite show no found send me aso. Netie ni sesie. Okwanya ubefa so na wo favorite radio show ubenya ewo.
Sisi ekwanfofo obetimi afa so eti Adom FM ewo internet so no eni. Sisi a App Store ena makoyi. Itubebo Adom online ewo. Unya bo Adom online ne pa app no ebe yi aba. Na fi wa download it. Unya download the app na. Behu bibia ya yi bia yi program dada ya yi go ni na obetimi kwakuti ni na news bibia ya trot na obetimi eti ni na bibia. But oko homepage wa top right corner ho obehu listen live radio na wa click so ebe bia ba se de ohu ni bo se multimedia stations ni na ho Adom FM, Asempa FM, Hit FM, Joy FM, Love FM, Insure FM the opposite uti no wa click so iti panse opposite uti Adom FM o click so pe the obeti ani
Adom FM 106.3
Yes, Adom online app. Ehonum na wo pe news bia se ewiase amansan nyina news. Say your politics, lifestyle, and entertainment and sports no. Twayo bebre wo ho. So pese utie multimedia stations ni na ubenya wo Adom online. Se wani age, utime sha Adom TV live on so ho. Eno ane so download the Adom online app ewa Apple Store and Google Play Store and se wa we app gallery. Adom online app. You will be behavior. Yes. Adom online app. Ehonum na wo pe news bia se ewiase amansan nyina news. Say your politics, lifestyle, and entertainment and sports no. Twayo bebre wo ho. So pese utie multimedia stations ni na ubenya wo Adom online. Se wani age. Utime sha Adom TV live on so ho. Eno ane so download the Adom online app ewa Apple Store and Google Play Store and se wa we app gallery. Adom online app. You will be behavior. Yes. Adom online app. Ehonum na wo pe news bia se ewiase amansan nyina news. Say your politics, lifestyle, and entertainment and sports no. Twayo bebre wo ho. So pese utie multimedia stations ni na ubenya wo Adom online. Se wani age. Utime sha Adom TV live on so ho. Eno ane so download the Adom online app ewa Apple Store and Google Play Store and se wa we app gallery. Adom online app. You will be behavior.
Sir, I guess what's the case drink out?
Drink
Bibia boko there.
Oh, I made that na hodimo.
Everybody has say me just say no na issue way by but to be out for the first time I hear for and asem see wo.
Asempa asem ewo ekuro bi afem awukukuru no politically ese swaman that there ase awukukuru be sangre piano and some na wo ni but no police wise ese body ase.
Okay.
Okay,
right, and I want to galamse cost of power.
Yes, galamse cost. I will cook boom, the same area. The same for the no,
yes, starting galamse to acquire soldier for Abaho.
I know I am spending money for Mama from me. Say, a police boom na about the Pamoko for back. Na man is as I am back.
Okay. After the real issue, they are not a buy NTR police in the Afam washing and quite boy amania.
As a near owo okuku monom ekobol se if you also business police command amani se nkuwa mienu ene wo ipotemono eye ene ba bia no de already na o ma say na ni na say ene o ma say de ni nyina ba de reverse so o cheremu se ma bia so aden ko fone nko adwuma na mo so mo ye first mo ye na afuru but say de mo dia bad but you can kaka it ko ball division command man e mo so ye say awon beba na o ma be say situation ne stand tie eti enura ana mo free yo so yes mo ko okupu mo no mo fa say stand wo hine ne be kai no tan and tie eti mo ko du ho no ma na ko fo ko hente na no ba ejanike eti mo bani da o mo nyema o biye o mo juma no ewo isuo no ani eti report da say police ni ye say obekọ isuo so na o complicate enema ko na de ye juma isuo no ni nyina no e da ababo na so yi de isuo so na asapa okọ man inside the any o mo juma no mo ye na ade ba ko a ebe divu bat kwa nye kevin so bitinye ku ene isuo abon se ya eta ta ho no asapa won de bo se isuo eta ho se eta ho bat usimu a na so do na ekosimu a ansha ebetimi amno
isuo ne mu do pa on
emu do
wow
isuo mu do yi papa eti police ni aye kan se mu se isuo no eda ho no tra se de da ho tra sa ana odina se side bit na jare na wa ti mo man ni na ja ene ni se to mo a wa wan ti kura o mo ye yi ma ta se wo jamo so e ba police ko jamo so ambulance ko jamo so police service wo bodi ene ambulance ko wo bodi o mi na ka bom ma bi no ti o mo a tete community wo na eje ni ti bi ata bi ti ji mo so na so wo yi no ka say patra mu Abakari na ya de wato na ni de dada
some more anyway police for investigations I say yani me patro asem we see around time ben
we send a report me by na I've been 12 to 1 and I said
about 12 to 1 area
yes.
Is it that police for no munya tip off and I say more regular monitoring no mu ye no mu de copy and graph ways
when you officially according to I said man say na na no ball a police for my next you must be say na ko it o mo mra no mo to mo so e no mo ko ya o se mi asi ewum o mo ye adwuma no da say o be ko man say ko pampa mo krofo bu ye adwuma mo na na so ye but when it here according to a second man it paying for no and a two to say o me pampa mo akowie ni
bacho galamse for na mo dwane ye no amotumi chibi
Debbie
amanchi obia
Debbie
and asad na police for go so hwehwe
yes you need to say the move to every time yeah I was at the moment
Tramfonyi try insuo ya ye kan wasemi ani ti say
asempa o say person of the adam ye can pass me to juma no mo na eno no mo use for down na you see reverse na kasa na emi efe it's eno na platform mo study bia but the next obedru body sia no every santen no mo pesa aku adeso na kwati group sia no a every one dem na anya and also the same thing bia no so te ofri ahafo sad eriukum now o traba bia aman before you on bridge no sa present to down say ya ahon so ni nyina no atumi aka it is no ni no de asampa I say poto it's an afidia your friend start to phone and to phone mostly na yesa Niger for no Togo for no ne Burkina for no and yes to ewo adwuma no what you mean ko hon pamo what you mean be it ni de ani has say I say mark na asepa enye kura
Augustin Mami fa senior na wase ho ha ne koso afo ani de trade development bi ba no amaya so ate abusua Augustin Boa yenua owo session portemo or file report we amaya sesi anu join ya Adom 106.3 FM Vodafone too much non-expiry data no e ba chawonche wodi a wa keche bomade na jodi and once we dial star 700 hash with them with 10 Ghana cedis we benya 1.5 gigabyte and at 20 Ghana cedis 4 gigabyte 50 Ghana cedis a hoping 10.2 gigabyte. We're trying that way a non-expiry Vodafone. Too much fun data. Vodafone further together. Still, your big Jinam Ewo district or Swaman district. Now for your Honorable Philip Kwabna Buahin, a DC or war. You didn't chicken come about this same issue. Honorable, what to make us some drink come on pay? Honorable Bokodia.
Who I say so.
Yamine, Honorable Tigalam say fights in a Kosan or district or.
Many you so left family yeah. Some be an idea my but the option we are the
Kasi Guswa na say yetumi akonka 60-70%. I was away there koye.
Oh. Nso mu jene dia me funi say almost 60-70% dia me akonka.
Na dia hina aka.
Can't get be a war around amunko ewura mu no. Aha. And other corona who wana was secure permit kakra bi say or ye perspective now they are committee manning. To no quick attack a night. No, no, or the defending him. See, also, final authorization being your mind. But now I say, what do I treat at that? See, now they are not defending on a normal time. You express a way and if you're Kuma or more. None come with your money out there for the mom could see and Yama will tap on you or her. None common so I am for a money and can buy a papa. Now, ma, how do you know you're free?
I assemble honorable, but Yamene, me bato and Ran said, of course, who you are aware.
Me aware,
but now come on, see, and answer Mokobai on the board money.
Namen come on, Mama Bomber money because Hano, baby, Moko, you know, district wise, Media. But police district, no, a whole BOD asset, na division, and so war, that you also. Into one of the area chiefs, no, Koropo case, Nema, you also follow. And a divisional crime officer, not a parading for 414. I mean, I buy some more on by a situation, no. And so most we are not your mock of war. But as I'm in young, I'm not so many district commander, DNI, immigration, police, and our customs. The dissect, no, they are called me, no acquisition for the 2 months ago, you could see the best and what now there's 2 weeks ago, that's not what she didn't so best to do me.
But you were the same place.
I was the same river also.
Wow. Okay.
See, yellow preaching, then the qua. It's a fast deal, no, which is family in so count. And I don't come to you in a movie. I threat my head, I change what you have for no, I was soon found, I through papa. The won't do this. You almost know other side now, police division, no, a share or civil. Such we also know. No more bad situation, no. Your man must not to manners need you. Now, man of not exactly cross on you, echo the other side.
Okay.
It's not divisional commander, no, a crime of the name and paying putting in our one side. No, police mean, so a uniform going on to so consult people. Information on the man. Now, continue. Okay.
But divisional commander, you can was me only na co hopping, only na casino hopping.
Na me sure say.
Yeah.
That police commander, in him district nothing. Maybe you know when divisional command, maybe you know when.
Okay.
And I'm district commander, so we na ya duma kwa nti antana for region.
Okay.
But this are good in you know a call you also. It's you also great in your mobile. Your more report on my mention report on my.
Okay. Wow. Asemo enti said you di kan no wo so se mo kwa ya mo Fatima mo fo ni bi o mo ni madware aha na mo de o maka ho but this operation the say commander no went to me and for mo ni madware ni bi
da bi o ma nyo ma bi so be things na say no ba situation no ma ko mo ho aba
oh okay anti police ni na nya kokodro say at least nka or try so be to me abronsuo na kochi bi
yeah yam so hu mo na ha mo say agina bia we ya obi o ha agina hu mo du hu ade boni bia won ni say ni hu no say police ni de nyam kwan na kra for what over ya agina li na ma tem la ko pan
already ayasemo and honorable moving forward no requirements ni betimi afa because mo ko mo fi wa na makọ nti because at least nka mo station security for ho kakra just to deter them ana
and no yeah aspect ba ko ayeshi na ye wo nko focus for her especially no to me mo dey adwuma mo ye no police force nti na ye kebi so mo dey so adwuma no mo ye ade nti ye dey go be say 1 week dia you hope say be say nyama na the whole week ni dia nya like so be sabbat ya pama mo ba ko omo nyina boy omo nyina ti so ko e man so ni ya kama ke wo mu ya na omo san start yim
aja answer abekono galamse ntokwa ye bekoyi
galamse ntokwa bekoyi ni ye ko ebekoni se wo hwe ye eri sa se ya na okwo na ye adwuma kese ya pa ene kokko ni na ye agent bebrawu a ye twa na se bia na foforo nti ye sa adwuma no ye nipa ahotɛ ba so kakra nti nipa no so hu se drivita wo no eden ye obetiti nti na me de ma gene se community man no nanka ye nya ne kese na ye man ko foni nimdiye no anka omonye no nti se employment ne by your community man nim na de na ko wura mu a anka bo se nsuo ne we se mu ina be ye free nanka ya so ma de nanka na so mo ye no so nimdiye da ho nti ombe ye ni yi otu ama na obekata so obedua kube obedua dua da achi dua no so kwa no ebe san ba mfaso asan mai na nke no abo ayata na me de bi hu se we mu nyina no ekom ka ho o mu se ekom de woni se odo san bi bi odo ko ye kopamo nsuo mu po na yakodua kechedim na ma me fu bi nu twa kodo wo ho na ma sifom mama political na nti because wo ho mo beto mi ma me fu so anka ne bi yakopira na ko bi so mo sadi no mo ye omun ni no mo chire ma chire ne ho de ni pa no be twa kodo no so be nya sisi de bi akiti ba na ni breaking class no no be nti sa ma me tie no na me chi na ko se ka wi na ko to prison mama kuma anti me mo muska kana mo musi wote omunko na prison sa ye mi ya chi wo mo a ebe ye problem ma wo
ayasemo
mo de no mo nyim tie mo de ba na me hu ne se communic na ho nti sa de community man wo ho na ya employees anko bo wi se mo kaka ko ti mu ama ye anka ba bua masaji ade no ya swat be be anya sa ye ja ho kofi bi a ombeba ana se ye di police force be si wo 24/7 sa ba se bo sune minu na nsia ho do ni na police force ko busu a ansan so na epie so no akoda nto nti asema ya to na de ne ko ne ya den ehia ni ndifo adin bebre ka se nya nso ya ti afi ti bebi fa ni pa bi de politics a wo ule mo na mo pamo disi we se oba so na watu na nyasu mo so a wo stem ni die wo nsuo so no ya de ya ba pe e be ma mo kwan mama ye na ma duma na ye dene a wonim se de mo ye so nye wo so kura ta to aba ma na oba wo ba betu ni sa so enne aba 20 na wo ya kwehye mu sa nti wo ko pe na se wo so turo wo kakra se wo ko kasa nyama we ya gu no anya na ya betu abotia
amano amanyo ko be na ha wa adwen sa wan mo na ka chen krofo ni so mba mbe ma ma ye
I just say the NDC for ya na fofo bi ne wo
NDC for na kasa
fofo bi ne wo ma
na me pacho ya mo ye stakeholders engagement a mo mfre NDC for mo area ho ma mo nti ase se okon no ye nyina ye kon nti ye nsom ne ye mboa
omo nyina kwa omo ti asem na se kwa chen ye omo nyim se ye nyina ye ya ha no ma titi ya ha no ma wo ye ni ma wa ta juma we de bre nti enye se kwa ko tiro no woni ma sam pote ba pull him down sorry when I'm not going to nothing can our bomb to go for them. Intimidate and say, you come on, I don't call them crow. Young to your home. Now say, you buy a 9 people, the onion, you can't say yet. Now say, you truck on ya. You bet me, and you said, you can now, yes, I know where they go. When you said you were in yet, but akwai sikatinti obi afun bita na so nya nipa ba kun bi mani ba ka ka so ye na we mun mun ni ba fa ye te won sana na hu ye ne de le mun ye na ye ka wo mo so ta din yo ye beti mo din yo ye beti mo an ka do na enso e beti mapi so ni mapi
Adom Nsem message BCC I think one of the NDC form or area or say asempa Honorable Asema okay emro mu opposition a ye fight galam say e dey no mu ye honorable dey na mu ye bra mu opposition
so nipa no obeka no kura aha ye fight galam say that na me DC na me gina mu bi ye ina ye ditu ansa na ye ba power after 2016 elections ye one of the biggest community ye ko shishi galam say for ni me wo ina a indictment that I saw 2020 election. Only for that year, man, can you say I was guarantee for the month? Say the figures I was about to actually about the shop, or with my Google and see away police station. That has been the norm. They did say, yeah, but maybe a mess of the Yako, and many penny. None of the on stand against the at the house of blame. Neya, you know, young media. Then something that to be animal. Now, you're fucking papa is not a boy in now.
Honorable J.K. Fancy, and I see piece on your to come on. Honorable Philip Kwabnaboahin, a DC for Swami District. 3 minutes to the top of the hour. Hi, Adom 106.3 FM. Remittances, yeah, Begia, when you went to be anywhere, Quincy, dear be anywhere, CBG, and the other foremost and DSK, Monfanfa CBG, MoneyGram, Western Union, Real Money Transfer, Small World, Unity Link, Sick Pay Transfers, APM Money Transfer, Is Remit, and Pay Angel, CBG, yeah, Begia, Nancy, valid ID, Mama reference number, no. Your residential address details at Kaho Boom, near Saki Sika. Young Fresh CBG, I was 0302 216 000 in Chechemo, the Bema, in a related development, the Ghana Police Service, or come on Facebook page, on Monday statement, at one statement, you know, DNA can see you joining me. Ghana Police Service today.
It's a short one they posted about 12 hours ago.
Okay.
As I must say, police commence investigation into the drowning of a police corporal in the Western North region. The police have commenced investigations into the circumstances surrounding the drowning of a police officer at Seshi, Amwaya, in the Seshi Bodi district of the Western North region on September 27, 2022. Preliminary report indicates that the deceased police officer was part of a police team that was responding to a report of an illegal mining activity around the river Sui when the unfortunate incident happened. In line with our standard operating procedure and tradition, further details will be shared after the family of the deceased officer has been properly informed. And on Facebook page.
Okay, for the Ghana Police Service, on Facebook page statements, you know, and a CJ reading, self-line, better together, and but when you registration of MiFi and a router, but more than your self-line, say, yeah, and Sana, your chem, if you are the 30th of September, my rent is per the directive, I'm going to Ghana, your chemo, but more than register with self-line, better together. Latest for your partner for life, say your Munkunya. Mo mattress yo mo pillow yen na agiatum yete so near daso near the yete to sum so latest form ekoye pa na mo channel so latest form individual social media anti share na obi under down yeah so yeah
kwasi
yeah
and komo ya na pay what twin
yeah
efa praise ni a wa hwere ne nkwa in the line of his duty
yeah
yema ebusuafo nyina shedin now kwasi baye na watwini I'm saying now money away na seswi elubo
yeah
asem ni si ya e betra han me kan ya dwen eno ho atem de de agi bebre but look na men chade I have been to the Western region and the damage galamsey koso no kwasi I have seen with my eyes kwasi no so na me ha na me yam hihye me say hey Sani Yatinkrane Kasa, Yampo videos in a young. Are you all five for that? Videos are me try. If your Facebook says here.
Nebini.
Kwasi.
Assassin na
Galamsey air course now. A praise for the member so. Minim surprise for no amuye yimwa. Because I can say on authority. Ufri na nanko. Ufri dunkwa. Now to tom na nanko. Be PM Abrensia. Japa. Now twem dadie so. Be PM wase kropon. Your left osabe kumini nifa on the main road. Osabe kumini nifa nyina.
On the main road.
Galamsey Koso. Koso ben kumini nifa. Obakaya na say report me by. Say main road no baby bugum. Baby bugum.
Exactly.
Ema omo.
Na omo tro mama ya stranded. Galamsey Koso.
Kwasi osabe kumini nifa.
Ekwan ho
pe. Main road no ho pe. Now, na ya reho ni say udru Japa. Krodo hefra Japa. Udru Japa. Police checkpoint ho.
Oh really?
Police checkpoint no almost see as a charge office. On say na amaye no yefra ho saying barrier. Kaswa tobut ho. On say udru a. Almost see police station.
Exactly.
Sa no mind pepe. Kwasi I was shocked. I was shocked.
Under the nose of the police officers.
Right behind police checkpoint, you know. Right behind. And yeah, some make me say simple America. Japa police checkpoint, you know, a police force na ho.
And Galamsey Koso.
A dine chipe.
Oh really?
You took Galamsey. Now police force na ho mo driver for.
And you took Galamsey wa mo feature.
Police force me boa. Omo me family try omo kem. Na yenko Japa.
Wow.
Police phone dine wa chiri pepe. Me sure say by December na police phone dine no ekonkon ho. Na police phone dine no na ekonkon ho because I have seen buildings are ya did the hu nyina ya did the buildings ni nyina ho ana building no esin say wiem electric poles are change nyina ma hoden kwado fodo ya did the pole no hu nyina ana pole no etua ho
was it asema weekend yeah obi the message about or say bosome friend ho district assembly ni opposite pair and a district police headquarters ewo district police headquarters nechi Galamsey Koso district police headquarters Wempo headquarters district headquarters nechi Galamsey Koso wow bosome friend
Kwasi
na Galamsey Queen ye kune saying
see Kwasi me who said we have lost it Kwasi kwashe cocoa farms cocoa fuo hectares of cocoa farms are ye twabu Makwa Abrensia hono udru ha na the way the activity sometimes is so cunning omo know
really anajo nyina mo yajuma
they say ye ko ho ye anajo be ye 11:30 12 na me say no me catch Sami Okuto say ye high taxi ye fa branded car bi anko ye high taxi and ye fa taxi and ye di free wase kropon e di animu kire na nanko I say ye badum kwa no anajo bedru ho no kwan ne nchen o so generator to can you see so
and omutu but see you say and na me ne na won ye nya information say regional minister be a deploying crofok or district bi say omunkonko to Galamsey a DC yo wo ho say mempene so ne santi regional minister be say chinchina o to DC ni fi akonwa so
kwasi very soon we will start mentioning names very soon we will start mentioning names because the frustration some MMDCs are going through and in the hands of
regional ministers easy
just because one person so sa Galamsey Nsem no so kwasi ahreho ukore na mercury asay ensase mercury asay ensase ko fu aye twaguo and adaba ko so ni say Galamsey for no mutu anom de betu kokofo no na wo yesa wonfa kokofo ni mam
no omatwa ho ahia they frustrate you
spiritually and physically. I have spoken to a family
spiritual ka ho
papa panimu bi last 3 weeks I sent one konfo
because oma tata ne sa
so mo pen
kokofo
asana ho akonfo because now they use spiritual means. So what's empower you see a kokofo near to go do so from my end.
I pass it for the form. Really?
Until they lay claim of the cocoa farm. There are MMDCs who are also part of this syndicate. MMDCs.
I'm benefiting.
I'm benefiting.
I'm going to do a home.
Japan, some are making.
Yeah.
I hear no chrome ho. Kwasi, I hear no chrome ho. I hear fear no crano, but crummy wing. I hear fear not hope.
I hear fear chiso. Now, in a bed.
So if the government thinks that and cry honey a better a fighting galamsey, no, I engage People's Forum. You heard?
No, but she Facebook NA. And because People's Forum, me just say my phone kasa enya say bia omo bese on be ya adwuma o, but say bibia be dani galamsey.
Kwasi,
wefu a wo don.
Omo tu galamsey no. Metimi aka say. Same ha mani a be 40 to 50% there. Omo nya Ghana for. Togo for, Burkina Faso for, na okoshe mrantie, omo hu fi. Na adeba ko no say omo hu ya hu pe, na my alert. Afi omo hwe wiem, omo say drone bi, and na wiem. Yes, so adwuma no yedim se na ye no. Because we drove rough road. Na I omo na hu say gold no ha. Kwa me fa so me twa kwan.
Akoho.
Forest no deep into the forest. Deep into the forest. Ye twa brodiegu, ye twa kokogu, ye twa abegu.
Na over Facebook penfonya me hwe sojafo no kroma pa ba. O wusunity o site was na die ni. Are you serious o? Obisu di abase Sanko Benase ben Abomosu Etiwa district. Ehoswe Koso. Kwabi Brim Achim Bomso Kukubi ehoswe Galamsey Koso. Hey.
Kwasi.
Oh my God.
Asempo. Areho. Hwa. Ghana se anhwe ni ya in less than 5 years. Ade a friend in super insuo yenya bi nom. Yenya bi nom. So if we see law enforcement agencies powerless. Say and penifo me ni omkwa me ni kokobod penifo bi na na eno omnam so sige kwaya na ohunu wo honi nyina
amadidim
ugina kire dia ohunu say kwaya tum but ubowura ma
amadidim na so mo che da gyanua no wo ho a unhu si edidim
amadidim nyina na yete ho yesi e kungalamsey look at the investment abai
yeah sika dia she galamsey okon mu.
And so still,
I ask them all. Well, I'm saying it's about 8 minutes after 8. I have Adom 106.3 FM. Dear Yehu, dear Yeti, Yabekoswa can want some galamsey or queen. Ya can want some kaka. Na etoda evidence in the okra. Udiakono, near catcher so Debbie. We antisa, which I said, Jume Yena antisa. Every day pass waka.
Kwasi?
What frame Kuduka?
Kwasi? Fanasem crowd, onona sem fatu nchen.
One na debia catcher say, Jume baby on my yedri. What friend?
And debia omoka, almost some 12 for mum wine.
Yeah.
And some 12 for mum wine. And some 12 for mum wine. One kasanwa, we the authority, we ministry. So one person be one. Now we connect the one in for and share na more sense as because see areho. If we are indeed a serious country, if we are indeed a serious country,
Ebusia, good morning. And come up Pokua, I was Star Assurance. Pokua, good morning to you. Me bacha obesa we motor insurance. But moding ne WhatsApp Pokua number me de mawi 0242 436 160 0242 436 160. Pokua was Star Assurance. With all your motor insurance there, Pokua, and also dial short code star 713 star 222 hash star 713 star 222 hash. Star Assurance, your solid partner. CIMG SEN Control. We are customer of a bank in Kwandia. Kwaya or bank de Faso. Say Ekoye, say Ekoye. Omuhia feedback. Unti and Omudi survey no about we CIMG CSI survey 2022. And to me bacha wo call my website o log on questions no one way ya no www.cimghana.org. Now for web reti wo bank na CIMG at me dey aye juma say na wo ka baby
Kwasi
yeah
Ghana for yen adehye no aye say yen ye on my Ghana ma no yen so ye wa adwuma ye Kwasi responsible citizenship yade ehu hia. So we are Ghana ni now tell them say dem rifam. Say emfa me ho. Wo da akiri pa ni etu na o say emfa me ho. Na we are Ghana ni na wan ka bia. You are not being a responsible citizen. Patriotism and I can want me. Kwasi properties amanfo adan. Nkronkran bubo so yi. Ye ya baya betwem apiate honum ekofa bogoso kopie Prisia Huni Valley da man see medical guy say foreigners edi sagalam say imu akotene pa some foreigners no ahefo na kofo mo ba as we speak there are still Chinese walking on the street of Asekropon China for amana humfutro na amede ho and yet we relate with these people as if they are gods on earth. They are demigods. Ghana for the ya so yaka ho bi Ghana for ya yaka ho bi na go bi timi free man e man me fam ran hye nsem enya ne wo pe na owia wo sesa ne kuku nkaka na wonko ukoshe excavators ya dey man rent ewo western region wasa Kropon in Potem ho ya park send ya rent cars ne ade o nkan hai ya rent excavators aje hu sika excavator no ya de bo football
omko etisi echi wom
mo high rent excavators no kwa no ese echi wom kodo esunkwan ho for rent excavators Sanko phone kwesi echi wom because one high excavator no one family kwan ho obi en ho ba be high e dey kwese asase no
Boss CJ yebekwa homano sete from Motie ya security expert Paul Boateng or the message about say I've stated time and again that Galamsey is dangerous than terrorism and unfortunately the government has no political will to fight it. Why can't we enact law to give forest and water bodies to the Ghana Armed Forces? The entire Okas and Paul Boateng are joining here. Paul, what's your Kasim Green come on a pay boko there?
I don't come in here.
Didn't Okas Galamsey no more than terrorism.
Oh, sir. And if you move, or how I develop Ghana. As the engineer and fight Galamsey, no. Now, your water bodies in answer, yeah. Ghana, ne Burkina Faso, any Cote d'Ivoire, Beko, and Tokwa, I won't see you home. I know the air, your engineer here, busy. It just will be no. How I develop Ghana. Oma way in class here, Omunians, you know. Any heavy metals are ever kuni payama ever san awo. Enti ye generation if you want man. One more bebano. Ube who do na ever one more baby form. Any one say ebe will be none a dear baby and mama so. None a hina copy any soon came. A banner only pano put in a juma benny bay contribution ben no bet me diama or mine. When ya I look for the door now or memoir. Omanu production and kasana ya productivity ebe percent. Enti ya somewhere I having or how we are really take see at the Ghana no. Ese terrorists you na air force war Sahel no. enti na wase ye nyina no yeboa na ban nya political will no to me fight galamsey no say yetimi nya so political will no pepa na kanya ni sa asha wan o sa asha tu o sa asha wan no ko ye na wasan ba efe ni yeso so nsem so no ene won ko fo a omo manyimu a wo mo hwehwe saa China fo ne ada ko fo a mo firi Ghana o ma betra ha o mo sei o man no ajapade yensuo ye forest no mo ne ade ye won ko fo o mo hwem ane ya hemfo no so bebre hwem ye ni probudu nkwa esanse me ko hon to ka den tene na mo kan no edwa na dwa no mu pleki ofa esanse kwato biase koponso midnight nyina na nye wanwane se wo ma pampam uniform ahwehwe nkofo bi no mdregina kwa no nkutatuo na tese o mu dibone enti wan na hwafie aban no nti won hu nti ne ekoso nyina no nti wo mo nti ana enti so mo nti ne anya fa political world no na ye nti ne fight dia ini ya election na ebeba na yen de si ebeko wo mo no die pa na edija wo mo o haw ni atete yare ene o man ni ye bon se o mo mla o mo be here with it eno ne me haw
Paul, strategies are by deploying AISM and Koye and to me fighting galamsey no. What is the best strategy? Diani be to me aye.
Eno no makasa yen yemra. Yen kasa forest ni na water bodies ni na Ghana forces bia. Medical kan enye na be 2 years ago kra be sha se me kasa asa. Na ye ne sa na say ye man before no na omu petrol chese nsuo de omu dia ofe pra man se nsuo ni na ayo omu dia na wo so yo ohene wo akukudura wo de ekọ ya Ghana forces no one fan se on sa omu ntimi nya ne wo so omu yo ana o kasa okwaye operation Vanguard na de military ne omu e combine a enhwebu kire se ba ne sa operation no enye successful enti yenye mlani enfamon eti se o mine ye Ghana Armed Forces bia de bia meka o mine we ye Ghana Armed Forces bia enti wo bia wo ye o mine kanfo a be say o mine na de no o betu so fa ya ye mra de ma o mo inia China ni ntimi free ne ma mu machine ko wura atobia so forest e wo bi krom sa so won ko se nsuo so ati ase Burkina Faso ni o Togo de Chad fo nkala ambrante yi Benin fo ma be wura Ghana no omu ntiri metra ye forest wo anya ni omo ye no ba say no Ghana Armed Forces na insha wonsa enti omu ntiri nye anyema passport ye waso omo ye that politicians no so nyai the way omo pushing for behind the scenes ko campaign mo be ya mo be sika mo de be yin na do na ye sa mo ye na mo sa o man na kwa na mo be di so enti ya pesa ye fight galam say no pa dia aban no fa ne sensitive bo now on cafe what you are pertaining na mine na Ghana Armed Forces yes just 5 years tete 5 years so and so be a bam obet me where you for o ko tu Ghana
Paul, me na wasini fancy why Asom Jeka on here to trick more. Paul Boating, a security expert, 18 minutes after 8. But I tell to go see and country Ghana for you now. And Casa, ubet me a registration. Abra, hotel fee, hotel office. And one is what download the app, no GHSIM self-reg app. GHSIM self-reg app. Oko Play Store, I'll bet me a download enough for registration. I'm sending so with just 5 Ghana cedis. And one is set up account now. What do Airtel Tigo number? What brush them? Email address, full name, and if 4 digits pin, I the best send with them. Airtel Tigo life is simple. Naposo, you're from our Star Assurance, your solid partner. Top Chocolate, Chocolate, CBG will stand with you. Above Herbal Center, YSF, your latest form, your partner for life. Vodafone, further together. Abrapoku ahwene daily graphics today. Yemfiase.
Asempa matching.
Mejoso.
Boko de.
Yametiase.
Happy birthday in advance. Say nyambo afiada.
Enti now wa shedwa betna.
Oh, what dey ma shedwa say. Say.
Wa sisa papers bebre no because papers me enu pe na obebo nti no. Wa share paper dwa say Bani say the aye you are that your this is when you are 05 as in game count and daily graphics today.
Okay.
Hey,
me that say.
I what is my
fa daily graphic da obokrata and sase. Babia obi am watch mo akwa wate me that say. sɛ wotie Dwaso Nsem na yɛhwɛ da bɔkrata yɛnim a ɛne yɛ gold deda ha empanyifo ɛkyɛ sɛ wɔn de hyehyɛ egu akwan so a wɔhwɛ sɛ ayɛ so afi kɔ na wie yɛ sɛ wɔ September 1 sa October November December ne kyɛ sɛ last quarter no aba ne bɛhwɛ ɛhwɛ so bɛtɔ gold no bɛyɛ 125,000 ounces ya ɛno no yɛ de ɔmo de bɛbɔ ɔman no sikasɛm no chidom na ama city no anya hoɔde na emu ayɛ duru enti aba no wɔma hyase di ho dwuma kamaka yɛ last year ɛna mpanyifo bɛka asasɛm no nti wɔma hyase ya wɔn edi ho dwuma no ho asɛm ɛwɔ daily graphic anim asɛi na mede bɛkɔ katafɛto so dumiensa asamba kwa wo honom yesi men okay mpatro de mamenhwe na me mosoma wo mo kyese men in arms against breast cancer initiative
okay
na wonim so October boso ye besim no eye
anufo
eye kokram bosome na enom say kokram bosome no
okay breast cancer
michirim
okay
breast na person kan to de kan
say breast ya nufo
enti enom say October bosome no eye kokram bosome no ya na oman na say wiase nyina afase ne ho so de border rofa kokram ho titiw ne kokram a eto ema nufum
okay
na wo hye mema ya wo mo ye best 100,000 na initiative ne say senka sempa wo ho yi na bia wo dofo ane ne wo ho wo wife ane ne wo ho na ma hwe say mo be massage nufo no enti mo be ye no bra no bra say be ya
mia okay ne ya
hwe
na ndeng
o massage
ya massage ne say
enti o massage na bia wo hunu changes bi wo nufo ni ma wo be hunu
ya massage ne say
bia ababia beto ma e dey
on Facebook live at least demonstration no o say you are there
enti no o massage ne sa no a ebeboa enti na ase bia emfa say 2 days bia na o massage a wo say massage na ye ka no de mo ye ne dada na wo ya wo hunu de wo mu ntenye no na ye ka
de ne ye ne dada
de me ka no wo de o tie no wonim de me kan
oh okay
wo ye ne sa na wo hunu we ehia attention eya botre adwuma na ye ka ne sa no enti no enti mpacho nyame yaduma next month eduru ho a wo ye be ma sempa fa ho jim enti obedu birthday
ye de wajim
CJ fa ho jim
ye de wajim
ayiwa fa ho jim
ye be
fojo awana Kofi Asan munyina mo fa ho nyim
ye de wajim
ye be pa bi wo kra wo ho a wo se de maye mensa no so ho na don sade ne nam so kakran sa na de kona motom ne kakra na wo se because ye bo brazier nti no ya na obi ho ma brazier bo no either se bia esoma enufo na okita no nti wo na motom ne timi mia wo nufo no pa nti wo ye obi a wotabo brazier che na brazier no so mia wo nufo na me pa cho de bia sa wo be hye anase wo dware wi a ye pagyansa ne fa nsa no fa wo nufo na ekọ wo motom ne ehọ no no fa nsa fa be hunu se ehọ no ye denden kakra sa wo tai bo brazier enya wo size a ena wonya sa problem no nti me say yema ye ni ko
na be bo brazier enya wo size eno ya na ye den
oh it depends so bi wo ho no ma obokese na ya na onya comfortable so na bi won so a opese wo seja kakra nti no wo fa de your size pepe pa
it is
ebe me patcho pa
ayo wa na ma science bi wo
nti no me say onyame aduma next month na we no men in arms against breast cancer no as a initiative we no wo mo hwe say wo mo ebe ma memman tete ne nkyekere na muhunu kwan mo be fa so be massage no fo no ama ema ho ato mo se de be breast cancer na breast cancer ekunimpa ekuma obi won ma yetwa ne nufu baako enye se de openo no o obi okwa ne nufu mienu no nyina ne yetwa obi wa krampo na wanhunu ne ntema ama ye so ano ntema ama no intede ne kowom next month aye breast cancer month nyambo afie da na September bosomi no na wokọ near breast cancer month nim dimesema wo hwemu a sai initiative we no eye enwumako bia en sha ban yase baby car for organization ena impact 360 international womo na woma fato om ho so a womo peso mo di sa dwuma edeboa eye good advice sansa mema ne de bebre na de do mutima ye nufunum no so nye no na eye solution no massage na ye hunu problem na wo nufunim na ye hunu na kwan na ye nso ano ntemo mamma no nyame hia se de mekai wote na abaye ne saa o massage so a yenka se mia enkobo no popi da bi massage boko na nsa no ene nam so nyame hia bebre mame
that's for the demonstration
na ban jai na ye no said ye make
na de go trans be bisase ye ne say no answer wo ye won sase me kaka na me ye me sase why ye won sase is
experiment o person be nya ne
e na wa na ye kire no
na ni da bi ye miamia no sa o sha wa na de o ye nya sa na ye no
e je wo so ye ne say
o de show saka mapagya me sase o na o don sa no o de beto nufu na no say wa hu na o de ato ho kakra na o massage o nti wo don sade ne na mu lamps bia na epo bia o ma obehunu utumi ya na o de akọ ne moto o so ma o sa so erase
no ana hwese lamps bi wo ma na
nti o me hwan
da bi ne de no o so o za wo ya o ye di wachi awana hwese lamps bi wo
nti o pagya won sane say ya wo hwe me Facebook
Facebook
onufu no wa moto mu ho no so pagya erase no for no ba nti o de to ano na eja wo de fofa ho no ma na de ko moto mu emiemia no basabasa jaisa ye no boko na men sorry bibia ya me sefo ahunu enti munya ne sa wo wankasa tumi e massage wade wankasa tumi ye mesrem a ehia o enya gro na ye dio breast cancer mesimi ni mo bia odo wupa so asempa breast cancer nti
and as well yanko Ghanaian Times na fe ya sorry so
do no for dia no bia hwe ye kan no for se ma wana di me ka begina na obo ne no for pope
awana anyum bi kra wo ho
da bi sa anyum no bebo ha
o say on to for 1st October awana eya hwe sa anyum no asani ye to no
je say
awana bra
o say ya na ebi mo ba be experiment no ma ye hunu omo ba me dedicate me ho but ya mo ba mra
okay
me de me ho ba si ho abafore ye na mayi na ya ye because me pese ma no ye bo na ye
ozo be yi
yes na so ntumi nya obra Saturday
bo be yi wo be yi
o say
I said they can it is said
me da se party asampa ma me fan ko da obokrata ye Ghanaian Times mu na samba kwa mede ma wo no da bokrata no ye nkobo bebre Asante region ye kase no galamse hu sama na moka no wo mo chase excavators makoba ko dum yenu na aposifo asizi na eno no wo mo de bia amo etoto ne ma edi bi ebinom abekwa akogina emre nanim ebi so ma excavator so mo de ama assembly no na babiesi ye no atwuma mponua na amase south onsi no ya ne nyina wa santimante me ho na no joda posifo ekosizi sa excavator si na wo mo chese operation hall 2 no na adwumadin a wo mo ebo no na de akwa wiwie ne sei na amase south mansi mu no wo mo chese asafo na ekoye no excavator so mo chi wo honom no wo mo chese mo de akwa kuma posifo wo data no se no ano no wateda
mateda
wo data no wo mo de akwakoma wo mo ewo ho na de aka no so no mo de akwakoma atwema mponua district assembly no ntia no so ho amane eda ha no mo chese enipa num bi ya assembly member ono ewo kotokuom electoral area akwasipoku eka ho bi no wo ka wo ma te wo no ho ntia no so ho asem eda ha na wenu akire se wo ma mpanyifo na se asafo ye to magum so mo nkonkɔhye mo ban na galamse hu sam ye ntu ase no wo mu jemu dendenden ya wo hye ho akwan ye papa de ma oh my Ghana nti Ghanaian Times mu ba kwa mayi wo ha sei enonom ma me fa ko daily guide na ye hye anim ha sei asamba kwa da ha no ma me pese me bo mu amane kakra wo be kai se ye din kobo bebre na wo elubo wahine ye ne nua ya posifo ti wo mo ewo eye sehwe elubo a wo mo atu galamse ya ama afiafie mu nyina nkrofo dem ne nkwala abubo ne yo matu bie no wo si posifo ti wo na eno na ye kese mane ye ba echese ya ma wo mu beli ya wo hwese bosum ye besim no ne de toso eduba ko October mu no wo mo san fo mra emegina emra no na emra no ene wo mu eni nti eno so ho asem ewo da bokrata daily guide bokrata no katafetu su ensia na enchebo kakra na ewo mu no wahina ono ewo elubo nana anini bafo wade ni nua be ma kwadwa afi na posifo eche wo mu no na anya no kwa be na ene mom ya 100,000 Ghana no kwa na wo so mo kope atitaye mienu ba beka ho ebesu o manam nti ye 11 October na ye benada eno mo beba abegina court biem na chief inspector George Asante wana ye kwadubofo ya kwadu obo ye video bi ebeto abonte ne adom ha dwaso ene adom kase adwamu ade ma wo aposifo ede ho nkata ba ye kwate ohini ni nua no eno so na wo mu jande kwakopie mo ewo court ama court asese wo mo ye remande wo mo a nti wo mo koye ye ja mo beli de no mo be sign aba October 11 abegina mu ewo session so magistrate court na asenie no atwaso ewo ho me de metro lens na ewie katafa to so me ensa me ho asem bi wo na me wo interest wo mu na me say anya adan ma me ne Ghana fo nyina enche asempa wo ni prekese
ya prekese
ye beka se so we na ye local spices me kan sa yade a eboa nipadua no pa
na ba wo Google na wo type prekese beba
fa so wo prekese so
Antino.
Aye bebre no na senhwehwe mu abeda na dia me hu se prekese no. Wo so bi won ma kwada bi won ma wona ye se esota ka san kwada no.
Yeah.
Esota ka wom. Ye se prekese yade ba ko a wo tai e ma ne timi kwada no a etu ase eno ati krampo so no etwere yade krampo no bi wo hon ma wo ne so ne ade no watadi prekese no nto aso ne ade ne nyina no eboa ye pa na ebia wo homie ensese so bibia eba no ekwan ye fa so ye home de ekwan mu de pia bonti ne nyina no prekese eye aduane ba ko a wotadi a eboa esia no esiche wo hon ma ebeka se esiche adroso wo mogya mu me patro prekese ebetu ase eno da nchen so akase mroso sade ados ni padua ne mu mojamroso ni nyina ayade ba ko a prekese etu ase kra enti metrolens de ho information ba bebre no e wo ha ene edroso me patro wo saka bia bekenkan na wo hwe ma professor of naturopathic healthcare and also a president at the Manyakote College of Holistic Medicine and Technology and ye can say no at the same way about Professor Raphael Nyakote Obu and what is same way about me so prekasana wotuna JJ Musano so far so dey bebre no na sense was about so and chinen kwane ade di guaduan ma yes ado na maduane ayede no ekuyen wonya local one no wonya hwentie kakra wonya prekese wonya suisa efomuisa no pa no wayam wade opekra mfa blender wo pa aye awodua bia hu na wasi wade wo wi awasone so abenya no fikof na wabo moden na wo de ato ene makosama ye kodwam koto nyina no ekuyen bebre na wo frem enti wo hono ma wo koto wa makoyi adwan ya na wo besi na woduam wo besia nya no muhu kama no wo hwe aguadiem na ja wo yusu ne kakra enti yesemo aye amoma ye hwe ye didie yie na kakra betum de aboye ho ban no ye nye ne saa enti
Right, Abrabogua.
Aye, my way.
Asundren count.
And count so.
Abusia, na person, faster than my star assurance, your solid partner. Top chocolate chocolate. CBG will stand with you at the Herbal Center. Wire is a feel latest from your partner for life. Vodafone fed that together. Yanko Emraso, Bonito, Mame.
Emraso, me quite dear, Naja. I want to send him 100 Ghana, na you no ana may. It's a happy birthday. And come Aseda Kesha Bonnie. Aseda Kesha Bonnie and when you're 15 years. Kesha, onyame onsha wate. Na when you're kesiye, we free woman me babrabo ama. Ya dodo na friend baby, aka the boss check. Your mame or France pa. Was so dodo na was se obadi nsem nsira. Ahode ne kwatenten dia ma wo Aseda. Se de odi ntia no de bia obadi no nyama dom. Na o man hira de nyama na Aseda so de enkamuda bode na de ebema no odo ye wu ye do dija wana so do wo ma me the boss check baby wonu so do nyame onye okese enjoy your day Aseda me da say
Abrabogua here medasipi abusia entino ahani de besi akofo quick commercial break but me babaka a very special happy birthday to Major retired at do say who is this man me kan wasem stay tuned quick commercial break abna say
happy birthday in advance nyambo efida ye bedi ni pepe
birthday you crowd them say where the chair me it's a solemn moment mum yanko break why bye bye
Mavis, Ubabe Mady, football star can see a pound. Now, I'm remembering all the training, and I'm remembering so no sorry.
Breakfast, no. Oh, sorry, Tem. Nanso semi di milo yeni breakfast mana. Let me who say ampa champion ne woni muno. Sorry.
Enya ne wo bakeke. Nyane champion ne woni mu. Ma milo a active go ni oboade ne ma pa wo malt milk ni cocoa mu. No mo ama champion ne wo banu mu nyane da bia.
Milo, energy to go further.
Do you know you have to get an ECOWAS Brown card cover when traveling outside Ghana with your car? How? The ECOWAS Brown card is an extension of your insurance cover to ECOWAS countries.
The Infantipim Old Boys Association MOBA presents the 7th edition of the MOBA Annual Engagement Series at the EcoBank Head Office Auditorium, Reach, on Wednesday, 28th September 2022 at 4:30 p.m. Theme, Yen Nananong Botaipa, producing graduates fit for the 4th Industrial Revolution, with emphasis on content, human resource, infrastructure, and finance. Panelists: Professor Franklin Menu, former Rector, Gimpa; Richard Lai, Headmaster, Morgan Community International School; Kwamina Esilfibura, Founder and Head, the Christ Church School; Engineer Vincent Kwame Osei Apia, District Engineer, ECG Ghana; Moderator, Sulemana Abubakar; CEO, General Electric Ghana; Sponsor, EcoBank Ghana Limited; Media Partners, Joy FM, Joy News, Joy Prime, Hit FM, Adom FM, Adom TV, Asampa FM, and Graphic Communications Group Limited. MOBA, Gin Shekan.
Hello, it is the Dr. Joseph Obin, President of Kuta. Who want you maybe a opesa Wiana? Anna, who were Kabia so Wutia, a mouse suppliers. Anampo, who was so be a shop for Fana. Now what's our problem a woodroom? After any good as you say, Bia, Yadiaban, who were Wakanya, so who bet me at our problem, our Wakanya send name. Who bet me at Jibusia, a copying 1 million Ghana cedis, collateral Bia and Kamu. After, as I said, some come at your mark, Guta Minor.
So, person who go local Guta office, and now one name was singing a yellow rep, and now call Absa Bank and Krabata Bia Benwo. Guy say, send you Jumati Biano. Absa will have a Brahmaniama Koyi.
Absa and Mastercard Foundation, a young kofa, and a Dijumedia bro.
Wayne Africana City, Wayne Absa.
Football kukuta mene niya deba ufi. Go TV ada romanti. Jojo ufi na ju city fise. Go TV the leagues and the cup competitions a bonson. Ebre wo super sports so. Shesenia Premier League, Serie A, La Liga, Europa, and the Africa po nedo kosu oden. Train the FIFA World Cup no so bepi so. Better football day here. You will Go TV decoder. 89 Ghana cedis pair. Nasha football kukuta season for free. Go TV. Love it.
It's a beautiful day. Do you want to stay on top of the action? Get the best odds. Get instant payout. You need to be brave to make the right decision. For me, I have just 90 minutes. My mind is made up. I go for Bet Winner. 100% bonus on your first deposit. Stand the chance to get another win with Bet Winner.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly, not for persons below 18 years, and gaming can be addictive.
I think so. My kama pa middle. Seminary come at Snee Jerry as a demon na.
Annie, prepare what did Jarin to say geisha seminar. Ham say, a che, now what did no one out do a guma, a young one, dear mammy honam.
Say, dear, why on a fruitful cry? And nothing I adore geisha basano.
Geisha semina wine of a frono. Ye par ne come on so. Nuram, yes, surunku, Nurama a woman, and one a woman. Oh, last star manora. Tankra to an FDA jatu.
Your favorite Quebeto, HD Plus, every 1 year, double.
I knew HD Plus at the door record double promo. Ebro, our World Cup season yimu. Ocean World Cup feel our HD Plus decoder sono. Near Mawa Kwenya Moko holidays for 2 I will Dubai. So HD Plus decoder. Subscribe Busumi Biansa Echo. Na dial *844*8#. Na enter HD Plus decoder number. So when you decoder and swa, Kotobi will authorized dealer and na electronic store bia. Na Mawanya Kwenya say, when you walk for betu kwa Dubai, ubetime wini flash screen any a chedium pim.
Dare *844*8#. Ne wini e wo record promo no. Everything ne e ko 5 December 2022.
Sankra Towe, NLA Characters platform etentry.
Adom FM 106.3.
Only God can stop us now.
106.3 FM. Yeah. But you are not. Monday and Wednesday on Adom FM. Hey, if you think it be false, and let that be true, come and remove your mouth. Hey.
106.3 FM. I mean, I was just a video another hand. Akasimano Baya Edionu na Nonkuro Abo Utini Saya. Beyuano. Yadi Brown. Yamfa Huasedanama Franco Trading Enterprise. Wamadoma. And I'm also a sinner. Beyuano Yadi Brown. Dwadani Wukwadebia. Dr. Frank at the quality mobile phones. Phones no ne papa Dr. Frank on the oil and say wako phone companies no ho amanonia wojina ho ya no mono no na waje no dia brand customers for Ghana ha eti wo pe latest pa Samsung, iPhone, Tecno, Infinix, Huawei, Nokia just say phone brand ben na ope ni nyina no benya bi ewo Franco Trading Enterprise also the office equipment papa dia ba open printers, laptops, open photocopier machines, nina no benyabi. And sana or the Franco air conditioning swaba. And a Franco TV. Papa. Enim da ho. Uber studio ha. Franco TV. Goyi. And a baha. Ayiwa 5 adaroma. Wasama Emma yetwe enuso. Sanso na Franco fridge and a freezers. Furniture adabraka. Roxy Cinema no hwa ni mu ha. We hu Franco Trading Enterprise. E cha kwan ho. Ana download the app no. Woko Play Store and App Store. Obetimi a download the app no na wa order baby awo bia ye de bebrel. Ko Facebook so Franco Trading Enterprise Facebook page no and there were over 100k likes. Over 100k likes. Franco Trading Enterprise and omukranse me de peyiwano ye de ebrewo. Now, anapai mention common ase no. Say who show Facebook in fact bra Facebook na be he. Weye enkran Madina Estate. Enkran Madina Estate. Ayo fa video no to so mame. Enkran Madina Estate. Action Senior High School no. Aha, ne opposite wa Action. Madina Estate. One say ufri Action hona wu sane from as a filling station bi ewo ho. Na fe unu na mu ana wo ko. Sa kwan no ho no ehoni. Hwesani ensuo ye to ye ahohoro kwan no ma kwan no aka kitikiti bi. Ama kas kra tom. Ekwan no ayehu. Ekwan no ayehu pa we de ye besre. Uhesania tokro abeda kwan no ase a ansha be 3 days time no ekwan ni nyina abesa. Ekwan ni nyina ebesa. We ufri hono ma papa Cambodia ne area hono ehwa na mekan. Ensuo no ahohoro kwan ni nyina. Eman kakra erosion na asi. Ohwe video no ohwe ni say ya se na kwan no ase nyina didi. We den kamia say galam say e ka ho ase mega say bia omutu bi ho. E kwan na se nyina adidi ema kwan no na konkon ho no. We ka bia obefa aben amra no ano ho no no obetom. Aye humpa enti ye besre embani fon tu ho anamo. Urban roads and also say highway full. Wamu tu hwana mo na wamo ensano enfamayin. O driving so na wonam empotemu ha na why careful. O drive na wonam empotemu ha na why careful. Mwani na ho na kwan no ayehu. Me da say be na otwebe miedu ni ene afiase say ye twetwe auditor general adwuma awaye. Na Edwada no minia sempa ehye Ministry of Agric performance audit. O shase Edwada no. Na dabia me kase wo man se yanhwe ni yi a dachi bi ebedi edokono kwa. Edwuma Public Accounts Committee wo mo ye. In fact, Edwuma Auditor General wo ye. Ansa na Public Accounts Committee atraso. Any who so yenya recommendations are ya wamu make any how unserious are sanctions bia na searches bia any hono
hadwene. Yes, sir, the General Komoya say, Obekaya, many a former member of parliament are not Oka Park on Public Accounts Committee, no, Waka. Very serious revelations. Say report to no one transfer. About 30% to pay no mutimi hwehwemu. Eno sa okay. About 30% and no mutimi transfer because a dozen. Ebiam so kai so kan say sikan kitenkete te say 10,000 Ghana cedis, te say 5,000, te say 2,000 Ghana cedis, 1,000 Ghana cedis. Eno no de ayera de ayera. Eno de wo mu nie kire kura. Adanu yes Ministry of Agric. Adwuma wo budi si wo mani so. Say wo mu be si 30 warehouses. 30 warehouses. Na 1,000 metric tons warehouses. Maku 30. And we so many some BC. Now reports say omutimi audit emu edu 10 out of the 30 warehouses. Based on the status of completion at the time of the audit. One which is a review document a first 10 selected project here. One we interview a month for one more planning and execution of the project, as well as one we inspect the site to confirm the existence and to take measurement of the building. Now, report to the we found that the Ministry of Food and Agriculture did not carry out feasibility studies on the proposed site for the construction of the warehouses as required by the Food and Agriculture Organization and industry standards to aid in deciding the best design options. So what you say here? Enka project there oba beya near brony friend feasibility studies. Warehouse no ye be ni saying ahade no construction ye be ni saying asase saying ye be here materials do saying you know, but report teacher say bibia say ni honum Ministry of Agriculture woman to na mo bia sa Esan say adwuma no enye obi papa adwuma eya ba adwuma nti enfa no ho. Instead, the ministry adopted a typical fit-for-all design. Instead, the ministry adopted a typical fit-for-all design, which resulted in changes to the substructure design of 5 out of the 10 projects, with financial implications. Now, this is serious. Yeah, buakuyayo. Yes, you see warehouses. I kuyafo wamudo wia no baye no nia yantimi amfa mbedwa so ameton no. That's ya semunti. Yedi bia kosie warehouses yim. Kwanya ye fa so ye enuni. Now, point number 7 so. We also noted that the product management team of the ministry did not adhere to its monitoring program it has put in place. As a result, the ministry paid an amount of 1,244,527 cedis, 30 pesos, for activities not carried out and failed to honor certificates within the time specified, contrary to clause 4.3.1 and 4.2.4 of the conditions of contract for the warehouses. ASM Edward Karewe is the General Secretary, General Agricultural Workers Union. Eddie, good morning and thanks for joining us once again.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
How are you doing?
Life is good.
We thank God. So on Monday, we started a conversation on the performance audit of the Ministry of Food and Agriculture. Now, you raised serious concerns about the ministry's inability to, one, for instance, conduct feasibility studies into these 10 warehouses that audits were carried on. Personally, as a union, what did you find out, Eddie?
Well, it's typical of the ministry to bankroll programs without doing proper feasibility studies. It is typical of the ministry to continue to spend money without ensuring that there's value for the money. And that is not news, even though it's coming from the Auditor General. But the Auditor General's position has come to confirm what the ministry has been doing all this time. We need institutions of this nature, because if any of us had raised concerns about this, then they will tag you as you are against them. You are not seeing anything good they are doing. They want to build warehouses for the farmers, and you are against it. But that is not it. Because they are using state resources. Because they are using taxpayers' money. And in fact, they are paid, properly resourced, to manage our resources. So if there's mismanagement anywhere, we must be concerned. So I'm happy it is coming from the Auditor General. And they will now not have any reason to attack any of us that we are saying they are not managing the state resources well.
Because the report also mentions the ministry's failure to adhere to its monitoring program. GAU, what has been your input? Have you been personally monitoring these 30 warehouses that the government promised? Edward?
You see, the ministry has a certain attitude that they have got the power to do what they have to do. They have got the authority to do what they want to do. And then they will carry on regardless of the opinions of people. After all, you can't stop them from doing what they want to do. So that attitude with public officials is leading to the waste and the squandering of resources without any benefit. It's not only in the Ministry of Agriculture, but you just look around. Those in public authority think that they can spend and do whatever, regardless of what others say. So this is what is happening. So we have not been part of it. We also do our own movement. I've just returned from the 5 northern regions of Ghana. I've spent 3 weeks. I just returned this Sunday. Going to the villages to see the state of agriculture there. But they will not support you to go to that to the villages. They will not support you to make that tour. They will not let you be part of what they are doing because they think that I've got the authority to do what they can do. And in any case, when there are losses, who is held accountable? When there is waste, who is held accountable? When fertilizer is smuggled out, who is held accountable.
Okay, but in these reports they make recommendations that that this amount should be paid and this person should be surcharged. But I don't know to what extent these recommendations are carried out.
Well, you may not know, but recent developments have shown to all of us that these recommendations go nowhere. Look, some few weeks, there was a demonstration to the Auditor General for him to surcharge and disallow. The power that is given to him to act, he was not acting on it. And this is legal power given to you. You cannot choose to renege on the power given to you by statute, by law. Failure to do that is acting against the law. Yet the Auditor General was doing it. He refused to disallow and surcharge. So these recommendations being made, they are supposed to follow up and make sure that those people who are to refund monies, who are supposed to surcharge and disallow, they carry it out.
Okay, so for instance, here the report says I've made recommendations to Ministry of Food and Agriculture in project planning and implementation to bring about improvement to ensure value for money for such projects.
Well, it's a recommendation to the ministry to take or not to take.
Yes.
But if you look at the attitude of the ministry, as I've said, over the period, their appetite to take these suggestions and improve upon them is very low. It's very low. I am saying this looking at the planting for food and jobs, when it started and where we are today, and all the things we said, which could have gone a long way to improve the performance of the planting for food and jobs. They did not take it. And today we are, the planting for food and jobs does not exist again. It doesn't exist.
But the government tells us it has been a success.
Yes. That is what he goes about saying, which is contrary to what is on the ground.
You mean what the minister tells us, telling the success story of the planting for food and jobs, it's not entirely true. Edward.
How? I am saying that it is not true. You go to the market. I go to the market. Everybody goes to the market. When you go to the market, are you able to afford the food? Tell me, what is the success about abundance of food in this country? Is there any food in this country? Is there any abundance of food in this country? Meanwhile, the ministry says that the plan for food and jobs is 100% successful. You see, we can say what we want to say, but what is on the ground cannot change because we have said what we want to say. And that is the attitude of the public officer, particularly the Minister for Food and Agriculture.
What is the way forward, Edward? Sounds funny.
You are working there. Supposing you do something that is not good, you have supervisors. Your supervisors will have to correct you. When necessary, they discipline you. I sit in at a distance. Even if I say they should discipline you, and your supervisors say they won't discipline you, what am I going to do?
Nothing. Absolutely.
So the ministry, the plan for food and jobs has failed. The minister, I have said this over and over, has got a supervisor, has been appointed by somebody. If the one who has appointed him does not see anything wrong with what the minister is doing, what can I do? What can people outside do? That is why they get away with all manner of things. How can you be a minister for agriculture and you allow Ghana to import over 80% of our tomato needs from Burkina Faso, which has got bad soil, poor soils, no water as much as we have here. And you cannot produce tomatoes to feed your own people, and you're a minister. How can we allow us to import fertilizer with foreign exchange, hard foreign exchange, and allow it to be smuggled out, to the extent that animals have now taken part in the smuggling? And this time we have only discovered that it is donkeys. But do we know that other animals are also partaking in the smuggling of the fertilizer? You come and say this, complain about it, and you are still in office, and you say you cannot stop the smuggling of the fertilizer because they are no human beings. It is animals that are doing that. Do you think that if you were working for a private person, would that private person still allow him to be working? But in any case, his employer is there. We are not the employer. So the way forward is to hold public officials to account for whatever is happening. And you can go around. People have been given resources, mandate to manage Galamsey. Look, and they are destroying everywhere.
Okay, but I also feel that the implementation of this report, especially recommendations made by the Auditor General, should have a body that sees to the enforcement and dealing with these recommendations. Don't you agree with me, Edward?
No. When auditors finish with their audit and they have their report, they write to management. And the management will decide how to act on that. And here we are. It is not you, it is not me, it's no any other person. It is the one who has got mandate over the Ministry of Agriculture. And it is not me, it is the government, it's the president. So if it wants to act, then they will act. If they don't want to act, so be it. Because you and I cannot say that set up a committee. If they think that by acting on it, they need a committee to look at some of the things, then of course they will set it up. But I don't even think that there's a need for committees. The thing is that there are too many committees in this country that have been set up, and nothing has come out of them. To investigate what? To implement what? If people are willfully acted in a manner that leads to loss of resources to the state, you charge them. You don't need a committee to come and implement this. If you can trace the properties that are acquired through malfeasance here and there, you confiscate it.
I mean, but I think that is where the challenge will be. Seeing to it that surcharge people pay what they are supposed to pay. If they have properties, we lay hands on these properties until these monies are returned to the government, to the government's coffers. That's going to be a bit challenging.
There's no challenge when you want to do something. There's a challenge because we are not ready to do it. Simple. And you don't have the power to do it. I don't have the power to do it. The one who has got the power to do it says, I will not do it. So there's no challenge anywhere. You see, these are excuses that will not work. If the person has acquired the property through illegal means, what happens? You confiscate it. The laws are clear. But if you sit, what challenge is there? You can dismiss the person, you can prosecute the person, but who has even been dismissed? How many people? Even reshuffling will not happen. So what again? You and I, what can we do?
Well, Edward, let me thank you so we can end this conversation here. I believe that we are still looking at the performance audit of the Ministry of Agriculture. So us, and when need be, we'll knock on your door and then we'll talk to you again. Thank you very much, Edward.
But let me say that.
Yes.
We have been calling for a comprehensive audit of the Planting for Food and Jobs program from 2017 to date. When I say audit here, not necessarily about misapplication of resources, but also including the implementation, so that we'll uncover the magnitude of the challenge, and then we can together proffer appropriate solution. Just like when you go to the hospital, the doctor will investigate the history of your ailment, and at the close of the day, will now be able to give you an appropriate prescription so that your problem will go. And this is what we are calling for. So what the Auditor General has done is a regular review of state institutions' performance. But that is not the policy audit that we are asking for. So we are looking forward to government allowing us, to national stakeholders, to have a national conversation on the future of the planting for food and jobs and agriculture in general.
All right, Edward, many thanks for your time this morning.
Thank you, sir.
But you are not.
Okay, T. Edward Karwe, General Secretary, General Agricultural Workers Union, and then actually and common. Trading Enterprise. My number no SSI 020-694-3337. 020-694-3337. Facebook, like me page, follow me. Chief Jerry Force and CJ. Chief Jerry Force and CJ. Chief Jerry Force and CJ on Facebook. At I am CJ Forsen on Instagram. No follow me. Any person number 12, so I wait drinking water. I don't remember. I bet for Ebetinase and Chebia. But